Hello and welcome to this video where I do something that I have never done before. I'm going to be making a book advent calendar. Basically, I'm going to be choosing a book to read without knowing which one it is, and then I'm going to read it in the same video. I'm going to be like writing down the names of books on little slits of paper, and then I'm going to be putting them in these little like advent calendar boxes.
It's the end of the year. Everywhere on TV, couples and Christmas trees, gift wrapping and cheer. Just the worst time to be without someone special. In all the movies they're kissing them.
My mom is going to put these little papers in the boxes so that I definitely don't know which one they're in.
I'm walking in the snow, cold hands and mittens, eating gingerbread home.
I was considering numbering them and everything, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna choose one of these boxes randomly. These are them, so I could choose any one of these. I'm feeling this one. I just think this one looks really cute. I always get really nervous before I do like these types of videos where I have to choose randomly. Oh, shit. You know what just happened? The chances of this were like 1 in 11 of it happening, but I'm not getting one of the books. Like, I'm not getting until tomorrow night, so I can't really start reading it until the next day. But that's of course the one that I chose, so I think I'm going to have to wait to start this until I get this book. The one that I got is Checkmate. That was just like not that likely that that would happen. But I really want to read this book. Like, I just ordered it because I really want to read it, and I was thinking it would come in time for like if it got picked, like when it got picked. I didn't expect it to be the first one that I picked, but you know, at least I'm getting to read it because I really wanted to read that one, where some of these like I'm not as excited about, but this one I'm like really excited about. So actually I'm like kind of happy as well. I feel like I should also show you the book choices so you know like what we're working with. So Checkmate is one of them. This is the only one that I don't have a physical copy of yet. Oh my god. Wait, I just realized that even though I don't have the book of Checkmate, I could start listening to as an audiobook today. Okay, I think I'm gonna do that. But when I get the book, which is soon, I'll start reading it for this video. Out on a Limb is one of them. This is just a romance book that I've heard a lot of good things about. This is definitely one of the ones I'm more excited about. I put The Assassin's Blade. I will definitely be opening up a can of worms when I read this book because I have just heard a lot about this world and there are so many books in the series, but I feel like I'm ready, honestly. Like, I want to get into it and I miss these types of books. Ghosted is also one of the books that I chose. This is a romance book. I just really love second chance romances, and this is one that I have been hearing a lot of lately, so I really do want to read this one. I'd be happy if I got it. All those books I said so far, I really like them and I'm like excited to read them. A Curse for True Love, I took off the cover. Dear Amelia is another one that's going to be in there. This is a super short one. It's like a childhood friends and then like when they're older a romance. I feel like this would be like a super short vlog though that I do of it, so maybe I'll like read something else too in that one. We'll see. Next we have The Housemaid. This is like not one of my preferred ones, but I really don't have like that big of a TBR. This is like a lot of the books for my TBR. The Housemaid is like a murder mystery type thing, I think, and I don't know if it's like the time for that, but you know what? I will make it. I'll make time. And I also feel like it will be like a fast-paced read, which is kind of important for how I'm doing like videos every day, because I kind of need books that are gonna, like, I'm gonna be able to read them kind of quickly for this video. I feel like this one could surprise me with how much I like it. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be creeped out and not want to read it, or if I'm gonna just like really like it, and it might even get me into the genre because I only really like YA ones so far. Speaking of, we have All In. This is like a murder mystery type thing. There's like a love triangle going on. This is the third book, so I am really excited to get back into the story. I love this story and these books are so fun to read, so I feel like this is just gonna be a good time. Next we have Air Awakens. I have had this for so long. I think it's like 2 Christmases ago or something like that I actually got this is like a blind date with a book sort of thing. I've heard a lot of good things about the series. If I got this one, I would be like, yay, I'm finally being forced to read it, because I don't know why I haven't read it. Like, I know that I'd probably like it too. I just need to like do it, you know? There's some books that for some reason I just like have not read on my TBR, and it's like been forever, and I don't know why I haven't read them. It's just like no reason. I feel like I'm gonna get this one. I just feel like I'm going to. We'll see though. To All the Boys I've Loved Before. I feel like I'll like this book because I really liked the Summer I Turned Pretty books. Like I had so much fun reading them. So I feel like if I get this, I'm excited to see how the book is different from the movies. Something about Jenny Han's writing when I was reading The Summer I Turned Pretty, I just felt like so happy reading that. Like it brought me so much joy. So I'm just like wondering if I read this one, like will it do the same thing? Lastly, we have 10 Past 2. I did start reading this one. Like I'm actually on page 14, but I'm just gonna be like rereading it anyway because I don't remember that much of what happened. This is a YA romance if I'm remembering correctly. And she can't walk, he can't see. I think they meet in like a support group type thing if I'm remembering correctly. That concludes all of the books in this. See you when I have the book or am listening to it and I have my next update for you. I want to give a little update because I am on like chapter 6 of Check and Mate. I'm really liking it so far. It feels like refreshing because I just got done reading like 2 dark romance books, so this is definitely like a good vibe for me right now. It's like really lighthearted. It centers around this girl who's 18 years old. She's not going to college for like money reasons, but she's kind of like a chess prodigy. Like she's really good at chess. When she was younger, she would compete in competitions and like beat everyone. They'd have to bring in like other people from different places and she'd beat them too. But something happened in like the story. I'm always end up being so close to the camera. Something happened and the story like doesn't tell you what happened to make her stop playing, but like that was when she was younger and now she's 18. Something like with her dad happened, but like they don't tell you what it is. She doesn't play chess anymore because she just has like a bad juju surrounding it because of that thing that happened with her dad that I don't know. She's working trying to like help provide for her family, but her friend like begs her to go to this chess competition. So she went to this chess competition and there's this guy there who she was like playing against, and he's like a really good chess player. She also has kind of known about him for a really long time because back when she did used to play chess, he was like the star chess player. She was set to play chess against him and she beat him. So now she's getting like pulled into the world of chess again. She really doesn't want to be, but she's kind of like ending up in it anyway. It is about to be a Rivals to Lovers. They haven't had like a second interaction. I am like halfway through. I did listen to all of this as an audiobook. I ended up listening to like half of it. I am loving this book so much. Like I'm having a great time. It's just such a good romance. I have a feeling this is going to end up being one of my favorite YA romances if it's like what it is so far throughout the rest of the book. I am loving this book so much. The tension between the two of them. This made me remember like how much I like Rivals to Lovers and how good I think the last one that I read was Divine Rivals and loved that one. This is so good. This is so good. Like I'm just having such a good time, and they just had like, there's just like such an intense scene where they were playing tic-tac-toe, which you would like, it was just so good, just trust me. And I love these characters so much. Ali Hazelwood has done no wrong for me yet. Like this book, I'm loving it so far. I love The Love Hypothesis, and then I love Love Theoretically. All those books that I've read, including so far this one, they've been so good. I actually can't handle it. I'm on chapter 21 now, page 248. This book is so good. This book is so good. This is like an excellent way to kick off like the advent calendar videos. I'm so happy I picked this one. It's not one of those books where I'm like, oh my god, I want to be like this good at chess. Like how a lot of books I read where there's like a sport or something that they're doing, I'm like, oh my god, I wish I was that good at that. Like I want to do that. This one, like it makes me want to play it for fun. But like this just sounds stressful, even though like it sounds stressful for them. It's so fun for me to read about. Ugh, I literally love them. The third act breakup just happened. I'm not a fan of the third act breakup. It's frustrating because it's like the character is self-sabotaging. There were like such hurtful things said too. A single tear for this beautiful family scene that is happening in this book right now. a lizard in my house, I was told, and I just keep imagining it waltzing into my room and saying hi. So I'm sitting here editing this video and I realized I never gave a final wrap up on this book. I'm giving this one 5 stars. I just really enjoyed it, really loved it. The third act breakup, it was a bit annoying, but I also feel like it did a good job of touching on some of the insecurity, or not insecurities, the like struggles, like the mental struggles that she was having, the little like roadblocks that she had to get over. So for that, I liked it, and I think it ended on like a really cool note. I really loved the ending, and I just love the whole story. I just thought it was overall such a good book, such a good Rivals to Lovers if you like Rivals to Lovers. With every single book that I read of Ali Hazelwood's, I adore her writing more and more. I just love like the lightheartedness, the humor, but then also like the tenderness that so like seamlessly fits in to like all of the humor. It just feels like effortless, even though I know there's like so much thought and work put into it. It feels effortless when I'm reading it. So really loved it. And it was a great book to start off the video with, and I'm excited to make more of these videos. This was so fun. That is the end of this. I hope that you enjoyed this video. This has honestly been really fun. I feel like I've just like been on a little video roll, and it's been a good time. Like, I've been enjoying myself. If you don't know, I'm doing this thing in December where I start on the 13th and then I keep making videos until the 24th. So there's one every single day up until the 24th, and it's gonna be like Bookmas mixed with like 12 days of Christmas, I guess, but starting on the 13th. If you would like to see more of my videos, make sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video if you liked it. And I hope you're having a good holiday season, and I will see you in the next one.